Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsyreplays and we are back with another OP replay. This time it is NinjaDesignz, and he is driving the FV215B. Couple of mistakes he makes in this battle, but I do have to say I was thinking about it, and a lot of people comment when these players make mistakes in battle. People comment in the comment section saying he shouldn't have done this, he should have done this, or etc. And yes, we will talk about that and the mistakes he makes. But you have to think of it like kind of like a game of football. When you're watching a game of football and a player has a ball, some people scream at the TV saying like, "Pass to him, he's open," and then he passes to someone else. And looking back, then yes, he should have passed to the other person. But at the time, he doesn't see that. So. And it's the same as this. When you're in a battle, there's things that you don't see until after. And once you've watched the replay, you're like, yeah, I should have done that. We all do it. Don't ever tell me that you don't do it. If you ever play a battle and you lose, especially if it's like you versus either one other person or two other people, watch the replay back and you will see where you went wrong. So in the middle of a battle, you don't always see it. But it does happen. So Ninja, so far he's done 700 damage. He's not done a great deal. There is 2 tanks down on the red team. And now he decides, well now 3 tanks down. And now he decides to push the KPF, which is a fantastic move. He hasn't yet done anything wrong. He's going to push the Camp Panzer. He does have the E50M up there, so he is being cautious of him, and now he can take out the KPF. So far, fantastic work. 2,100 damage. It is 4 versus 6, and again, he is now turning and facing the T57 Heavy. The T57 Heavy should have come up behind Ninja, and he could have released 3 shells into his rear while he was dealing with the KPF, but he didn't, and he's trying to side scrape now. So the T57 had 1 shell remaining, so now he's on a reload and he gets ammo wrapped. So now there's an E100 that is going down, and he gets 1 track shot into him, and this is probably the first error he makes. He does sit there. If I was him, well, actually I say first error, he manages to get that bounce. So because of that bounce, he did get away with that error. He could have either backed up or gone forward behind the rock, but he did get the bounce. So he's now going to focus the E100. The E100 has just shot. It's 2 versus 4. He's got the E100 on a reload, no problem. That puts him up to 5,000 damage, and it just leaves 3 tanks left. Now his E100 is very, very low hit points, and now he has an E50M and a bat chat, so he does need to be careful. So the E50M is going to poke around, and this is where I'm not sure if I would push the bat chat, because the bat chat has an autoloader, but now I see the bat chat shooting, I would definitely push. And he uses the APCR. When he had a side shot, he could have used the HE. He had plenty of time to aim for that HE, and now I would do what he's doing here. I would take the shots from the E50M because the bat chat is on a reload. So I'd rather take 1 shot or 2 shots from the E50M than both tanks put together. So now he does take out the bat chat, just the E50M and an object 268 remaining. So he's done now 6.6k damage, and this is where he starts going wrong. He decides to push up this hill, and he's going to use this hill not to cover his hole, but he's going to use it to side scrape. Now here comes the object 268, and to be honest, he does get penned, but that wasn't expected. We didn't know where that object 268, he just comes right in front of him, and that is where he gets spotted. But now there is a hill, a little hill to his right. I would have gone to that hill to the right instead of using this to try and side scrape. He does get that nice bounce, but now he does take a shot from the E50M and he misses that shot on the 268. So if he just moved right, there is a hill that he can use to hide his hole, to go hole down, and that is when this tank becomes very, very, very good. It's got a great turret, it's got nice gun depression, and here also he's trying to aim at that hatch with AP. at this stage in the game, when you're on 7.8k damage, I would be using that gold, and I would be using that gold all day long. He does manage to clear the Object 268, and again, you can see here, if he was trying to aim at the weak point, but if he had the APCR loaded, he could have got that shot off. So that basically is the two mistakes that he makes. The wrong shell and the wrong position. Like I said, he's still in this position, and he does get killed. But if he was in the other position just right, he could have been hold down instead of the side scraping position. But nevertheless, still a fantastic job. If he would have won that, he would have gone past 9,000 damage. But it was a loss, 8,400 damage, 4 kills. Still an amazing, amazing battle. I would dream of doing that damage. So I can't fault him too much because it was an amazing battle, but just a couple of errors that could have actually won him the game. So thank you, Ninja, for sending me that replay in. Very well played and very unlucky. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.